Hello everyone, we are live again. Hi, let's wait for people to join in. So, hello everyone, I am Shweta Garg, an image transformation expert. I am the founder of Dream Image. Is into training and giving services for imparting knowledge and creating figureheads to bring about best in the industry. We are into image consulting, into behavioral training and corporate training. I welcome you all to this live session. Let's wait for some more people to join in. So yes, we will be coming live like this, with lot more sessions where our purpose is to spread knowledge, share our experiences, share our knowledge with you, and address your questions if you have any. So today live was very prompt, not at all planned. We have just started. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join in so that we can start. Great. I think we can start. People will join in. So I welcome you all to this live session. Like I said, today's session was not at all planned. It was very prompt. It just happened when I recently posted about one of my blog, how to be your best self, on all my social media handles. That's when I got some interesting questions from all of you on my web page, and some of you directly messaged me. So, therefore, today's live is about taking up some of these questions and address some common problems and issues, which all of us feel that this is what is holding us back from realizing our dreams and goals. So before we start, if you have not read my blog, How to Be Your Best Self, you can read it on the link that I will just post on the comment section. You can check there. Let me just post it so that you can read it there if you have not read the blog. Yes, this is the blog link. You can go there and check that what is the blog is all about what, and people have asked questions there. So today I'm going to address all these questions that are there. Now the first question that I'm going to take up is, I've taken the printout with me so that now the first question is that I personally feel that I know what it takes and like what needs to be done. However, where I fail is consistency of efforts. So, what is your advice in this regard? Okay. So, like you said, that you feel that you know what needs to be done. Though you know that what needs to be done, but an unexpected situation may arise out of nowhere. This could be anything. You don't know about it, right? It is all about prioritizing and also consistency. Yes, consistency is the key. When I say consistency is the key, that means be committed about things that you plan to do. You need to be consistent and repetitive about it. That's when you get the result. And we all are working to get the result, right? I'll give you an example. For instance, you need to nurture a tree by giving water and all the nutrients required consistently in order to get a fruit. What is the fruit? It is a result. If you do not do that for a few days, then the result will change. Probably you will not get that fruit. The quality of fruit will not be that great. Therefore, by being consistent, you will achieve result. And that's what we are working towards. You know what needs to be done, but yes, you need to be consistent and also repetitive about it. Do it again. Do it again. That's when you will be more consistent. Okay? Now let's see what the second question is. Now, the second question is, while I am communicating socially, I somehow become anxious. Being a confident public speaker has been a struggle for me. Please guide me on how I can work on my public speaking skills. We all want to work on our public speaking skills, and there is one fear in our mind related to public speaking. Why? Because when we talk about public speaking, majority of people think that public speaking means giving an actual speech, but it does not necessarily mean that. Understand? See, public speaking can also be like leading a meeting, giving a sales pitch, or telling a story in front of a small group as well. So basically, any situation in which you are a primary communicator is public speaking. So what you have to do, the question that you have asked is that how can you work on your public speaking skills? The first thing you have to do is let go of the fear and anxiety. Because whenever we think of public speaking, we are like, that fear is there, that anxiety is there. Please let go that. Now it's easier said than done. When I said let go, how will you do that? That will happen by practice and repetition. Like I said in the first question, I again said that consistency, right? These are the key. The more you practice, the better you become. This will help you to become a better speaker. Also, it will help you to give confidence. Therefore, you have to take every opportunity you can to speak in front of others. What is the third thing you have to do? Your goal. When I talk about goal, that means first thing you have to remember that it's all about audience. Whenever you are speaking, be it confidence, uh, be, uh, uh, be with confidence, you have to see where you are, whether it's a conference, it's a wedding, it's a dinner party, it's a small group discussion or a boardroom. Wherever you are, you have to speak with confidence, but also be mindful that it's all about audience. The best way to please them is by giving what they want. So if you have gone to an organization to speak about something, do your research. Don't forget to do that. Do the research about the organization, understand about the organization, about the culture, and then address the audience. Then give them what they want. And then again, goal. That means understanding what your goal is. When I say it's all about the audience, at the same time, you have to accept that you cannot satisfy everyone. See, if you will have this in mind that okay, if I am going to speak in front of everyone and I have to, you know, satisfy each and every person, I have to please each and every person. You cannot do that. Why I'm telling you not to keep that in mind? Because that way you will let go your fear and anxiety. Yes, you have to take care of the audience, but at the same time, keep in mind that you cannot please everyone. Your main goal should be communicating a message in a way that brings value to as many as people possible, right? And the fourth thing, presentation. If you are giving a PowerPoint presentation, do not memorize. Your slides has to be more visual. Very simple, very clean. Do not memorize. You should sound authentic. The fifth thing is exercise proper breathing techniques, because that also helps you to give confidence. That allows you to speak more clear, more loud. Your voice will not be sounding nervous. And the last is your body language. It's very important to take care of your body language to project confidence, to engage with the audience, because body language tells a lot about you while you are on the stage. Great. So let's move on to our third question. So what is our third question? Okay, the third question is, I regularly follow your blog. I love the simplicity of how you share your thoughts that an immature can also easily understand. Does that reflect your mantra in life as well? That is to keep things simple. uh, yes, I like to keep things simple in life. I would not say that that's my mantra in life, but yes, I do follow being simple, clear, and transparent. And the next question, okay, according to you, confidence is innate and success is not everyone's cup of tea. So, is it that confidence building is just a misconception? Very good question. No, confidence building is not a misconception. What is confidence? First, understand what is confidence. See, confidence is nothing but it's a state of mind. It is not something that can be learned, like, there are a set of rules that you have to learn. No, it's not that. You can boost your confidence level, but how you can do that? By positive thinking, practice, indulge in learning, indulge in training, knowledge, start talking to other people. These are few useful ways which will help you to improve, which will help you to boost your confidence level, because confidence building is not a misconception. Now, when it's said in my blog that success is not everyone's cup of tea, that's what you mentioned in your question, that means if you are confident and you believe in yourself, then success itself hold your hand. How? Why this happens? Because confidence comes from feeling of well-being. When you accept yourself, when you accept your body, you accept your mind, when you believe in yourself, we all talk about self-belief, right? That means believing in your own abilities, skills, and experience. So you can build confidence. It is not a misconception. By positive thinking, practice, indulge in learning, training, knowledge, start talking to other people. Okay? So let's move to next question. At times, my sentimental self takes over the best of me. Okay. How can I work towards striking the right balance to be successful in life? Right. So when you say your sentimental self is taking over, that means you need to recognize and understand your own emotions. That will explain why they are sometimes so strong, because our emotions are sometimes very strong and it happens with everyone, right? So you have to take out time to notice how I'm feeling right now, how I'm responding based on that feeling, because emotions are feelings, right? So you have to notice your emotional response. Then consider what is the reason behind that. Is it my past experience or memories or my values? What is the reason behind that? Right? And then again think that whether it is resulting into positive emotions or negative emotions. What will happen by doing this? You have actually thought a lot about your own feelings. Do we explore this way? We don't do that. So you take that time out to understand your own emotional self, your own emotional responses, why this is happening, positive or negative. Now, this will give you insight on one, how you can manage your own emotions. If you know how you can manage your own emotion, that's when you will be able to use them, you will be able to harness them. You will not be governed by your own emotions, so you will be able to control your own emotions, you will be able to manage your own emotions and use in a positive way. Yeah. Why? Because emotions are feelings, I just said, and you are the one who can change how you feel. Okay, so we move to the next question. If sayings are to be believed, then motivation comes from within, right? But what should one do if he or she is surrounded by negative thoughts and people throughout that has somehow adversely affected his or her mental health as well? Okay, it's a very good question, because negative thought is something that we all are going through. We all think that, oh, my thoughts are negative. How to think positive? Why? Because negative thoughts will always drag you down. How you can stop that? First, stop dwelling on negative thoughts. Have a millionaire mindset, right? See, like we say na, wahi kaatoge jo boge. Same way, whatever you will put in your mind, you will grow that only. It's same like whatever you're planting on the ground, you will grow that only. If you're planting a thorn bush, that's what you will grow. If you're planting a mango tree, you will grow a mango tree. Who has this choice? You have this choice. What do you want to plant in your mind? You have this choice. So you have to think, okay, fine, I have to be positive, I have to plant thoughts of passion, thoughts of progress, growth. Understand, since childhood till now, we have many people around us to tell that you are not worth, you are not good enough, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. But what about your own self-talk? If listening to them, you also start talking to yourself in a negative way, that's where the disaster happens. So talking to yourself positively is very, very important. Because our brain is an amazing it's a magician kind of a thing. It can do whatever we believe we can, right? So why don't you plant positive thoughts, positive emotions, artificially planted, no? Plant that I am empowered, I am awesome, I am good, I am generous, I always think positive thoughts. So this way you are artificially planting positive thoughts in your mind. That's the first thing. This way you will be able to free your mind from negative thoughts and emotions. Second, focus on opportunities, not on obstacles, not on problems. See, it's not that you have not faced problems in the past and you dealt with it, right? So if a particular problem comes, it is not different than from that. You have that capability to deal with that problem, right? So focus on the opportunities because you are the boss. You are the driver of your own ship. Who is the boss? You or your problem? You, right? So you can handle anything. So relax, take a deep breath and think about it. Take a driver's seat. Take that responsibility, right? Write down, make a list. Okay, fine, I'm making a list. 10 ways how can I solve this problem? That way you will visualize how to deal with the problem, and it will also help you solve the problem in the simplest and easiest way. I hope I have helped you with this answer. We move to the next question. I tend to get distracted and lose focus easily. I tried meditation. We all do that, right? But to no relief. As a mentor and an expert, please suggest the best ways to stay focused and stick to the right path. Great. See, meditation is a great thing to practice. It's very good. It helps us to improve our focus, concentration. You are more calm when you practice meditation, right? But understand that our life is full of distractions. We are flooded with plethora of obstacles. And what will that do? That will disrupt our focus. So you are meditating, but only meditation will not help, because you have to create conditions to stay on the track. So it's all about your habits. Why not start today? Get ready to make adjustments to your working habits, right? What is happening if you don't change them? Your lack of focus is having a negative impact, a detrimental effect on your productivity. So you have to consider there are a number of factors: personal, environmental, and situational. Start working on that. Start with identifying distractions like technology. Manage it. Take care of your body. Exercise, sleep, diet, meditation. You are already doing it. Then breaks. We are human beings. We have limitations. Our brain has limitations. So take regular breaks. Background noises, manage it whenever you're sitting for work or your work area. See, consider if there are background noises, try to handle that, manage that, and then sit quietly. That's what I'm saying. Meditation will not only work, you have to take care of other things as well along with meditation, right? It's all about learning how to focus, and this is a skill. Believe me, it is a skill. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes practice, and it's not same for everyone. Different people, different methods. So you have to chalk out what is working for me. I am trying all this. Okay, fine, these two things are working for me, I have to stick to this, right? So meditation is a good thing, but combined it with other strategies as well. Let's come to the other question. Failure motivates you to work more rigorously towards success, okay? But constant failure can be really demotivating. How to deal with it? It's a very good question, because as a human being, yes, if there's a constant failure, it can be really demotivating. And when we say that, like you said, failure motivates to work more rigorously, that means we are not able to achieve something, we still get motivated to learn and improve, right? When failure is motivating you towards success, that means why you have failed, because you're not able to achieve something, that's why you failed, right? But you got motivated to learn from your mistakes, from your flaws, and then improve. And yes, constant failure can be demotivating and also difficult to cope. But understand, we all have bad days, right? We all have bad weeks when nothing seems to go right, nothing seems to go in our favor, and we are like, what is happening? I am doing, putting all my hard work, and still I am not seeing the result. But when you fail, it's about your approach towards it, and everyone has a different approach towards it. See, you first thing what you have to do is to deal with the failure is recognize and accept. Recognize and accept your feeling that yeah, you're hurt, because you failed in doing something. So you're hurt. Recognize your feeling. It's okay. Allow yourself to get, to be hurt for a bit of time, but don't dwell into it for too long. You don't have to dwell into it and just sink, right? You don't have to blame yourself. What you have to do is change the way you perceive. When I say change the way you perceive, means don't make it personal. When you fail, don't see yourself as failure. See, it's very important. Sometimes we fail, we don't think about the situation and the work, that okay, fine, I failed in certain project. We see that I am a failure, right? You have to change that. You have to tell yourself that okay, I failed, I have experienced a setback, because it does not change the real you. If you fail, it does not change the real you, does it? No. Third thing what you can do is, don't worry what others will think, right? Define your success and failure on your own terms. Don't worry that how other people will judge you, what they will think about you. No, you should do things because you want to achieve, not because you're concerned about other person's judgment, or you want to please other people. No. What is the fourth thing you can do? Responsibility. Take the right amount of responsibility. Take responsibility for the things you have control over, not for the things which are out of your control. You have to list it down. These are the things I can be responsible for, so let me take care of these. Don't make excuses. And the last is, don't think failure as failure, because that's how you will improve. Think that failure is a way to improve. Work on how to be better. Probably, you need to change the approach. Understand why this has happened and then work on it. Yeah. So these are the few ways how you can deal with failure. Let's move to our next question. So the next question is, we all work to attain our future goals. Still, it is said that we should live in the present and enjoy it. But if whatever we are doing in the present is for tomorrow, then how concrete is the idea of thinking about the present moment? Very good question. When I say choose to be, present in the now, right? Live in present. Why? Because you can appreciate the present moment. You have faced some challenges in the past, and using that, you can appreciate those present moments. Probably you have experienced something negative in the past, but instead of dwelling on those negative emotions, recall them, think about it, see how things are better now. That's when you will enjoy the present. Now, coming to your question, that if whatever we are doing in the present is for tomorrow, then how concrete is the idea of thinking about the present moment? Yes, you planned for future, right? For future goals, you started working on them. That means your focus has to be completely on the present, because you planned for the future goal, but you're working on them right now. So if you don't focus on the present, how will you achieve your future goals? The actions that you're taking to achieve your future goals are in present. That's all about the process. This is the only way you will not even realize when you have achieved your goals. Right? That's why you have to live in the present, enjoy the present, working on future, but that process you're following for future goal is in the present. Yeah. Okay. So that was our last question. Any more questions you have, you can put it in the chat box. We can address them now. Great, but you can always DM me, get in touch with me on my Facebook page, on my web page. Any questions you have, we will be coming up with these kind of sessions where we will be addressing your questions. I would like to thank all our readers and listeners for sending these wonderful questions. I hope you find my advice useful. we would keep bringing such sessions for you, like I just said. So stay tuned. Please do get in touch, do read the blog, and let me know about it. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.